Welcome to Action Points, a Mythras Matters actual play podcast. In this episode, Temple of Death Part 7, using the classic fantasy rules, the party finishes collecting the natural ingredients to create the cure that will free the population of Snow Deep from the Red Maddening. Then they spend their experience points before signing up for a new adventure to journey deep into the mountains. My name is Inwils and I will be the GM for the game. I'll let the players introduce who they are and who they will be playing. Boom. Are you bringing a cat along, Mr. Pickles? Are you just bringing one along with you?
Yes,
Maybe that could be our next member.
I need a little minion to help me out.
A little minion. Has it appeared in the meeting?
Nope.
Oh, it's because it's in the waiting room. I have to. Duh.
But let me in.
Let me in. Right. Let me just move you all around. Right. There's Pickles with his cat. I need to be moved slightly over. That's Fishy, who needs to go down. And
You're going down.
Kaz needs to sit there. Who's this? Who have we got here? Oh, that's Caramel. You're in the right place. So all I've got to find now, who is this? Medivac. Medivac's
Hello.
in the right place. So now all I need to find now is Captain. Oh, he's hiding underneath Mr. Pickles.
As is tradition.
He was, yeah, there you are. Right, I've got you all in your places, all ready. I keep thinking that Fishy and Medivac, you got the same colour top on. It looks like you've coordinated, but I don't.
But he's wearing the same colour socks.
Yeah. I think it might just be an illusion that I can see. Anyway, welcome back, everyone. We've had a long break over the summer, and so we've recharged, and we're going to finish off this little bit of the adventure, and then we're going to do experience rolls. And I suggest people through experience rolls, you go and grab a break then if you're not actually rolling, because that'll give us a bit of time, and then we'll go straight on to the next adventure, and then it'll be finishing with classic fantasy and moving on to M space. And so before we start, I'm going to allow the players an opportunity to say who they are and who they will be playing tonight. And we start off with Mr. Pickles.
I am Mr. Pickles, and I'm playing our Gnome Rogue Belle. I've got all of the classical rogue abilities. I've got all sorts of traits that allow me to do things at much easier rolls. I both a frontline warrior with my little sword and also a ranged skirmisher with my sling. Usually if we get ran up on by enemies, I drop my sling and I defend everybody else like the wizard that towers over me. But for the person who actually does some of the damage, I'm going to throw the mic over to Captain Kangaroo.
Ow. Hold on, sorry. Hi everyone, I'm Captain Kangaroo. I'm playing Brace Brendax tonight. He's the muscle of the group. He's there to be right in front of everyone as the giant monster comes towards them, and he's going to slash that monster down with unnecessarily huge amounts of damage die. Um, Besides that, he's just a quaint guy. Likes walks on the sand and murdering anyone that looks at him in a weird way because he's kind of bored or has problems with his home life, whatever it be. But I'm gonna make it simple and easy. I'm gonna.
What's that song? When you taking walks in the rain. Oh, if you like pina
I like
colada.
pina colada.
Oh, the pina
Yeah.
colada song.
Here's the thing. He would love pina coladas, but he's actually allergic to coconuts, and so
Oh,
yeah,
it's a
it's a
shame.
shame. It is. But from there, I'm going to pass the mic to our good healer Medevac, the Hooven
Why,
healer.
yeah.
One of
Why,
the
thank you.
healers. Yeah.
One of the healers, yes. I'm Medivac and I play Ida. She is an elf cleric. She's a follower of Nisa, and she.
Sometimes. So.
When the mood suits her.
Yeah. That is so true. So
You just make
true.
the Nisa and go to Lidl.
Yeah.
So, yeah. She tends to wear chainmail, carry a shield, and sport a mace. Very classic. She's very good at hitting things, but she's also very good at healing. Whereas at the moment she's run out of magic points that may not last very long. She's having a bit of a crisis of conscience at the moment, but she'll get over it. And with that, I shall pass on to Kaz.
Hi, I play Flora, who is a little cleric halfling. We found out last session she's very stealthy for a cleric. She has a little pointy stick and loves to throw throwing daggers when given the opportunity. So far not got into too many scrapes, but that may change now.
Don't worry. Yeah. Pass it on to Fishy.
Oh, and I'll pass on to Fishy. Sorry, Fishy.
Hello. Oh dear, what happened there? Hello. I'm Fishy,
Hello.
and I am playing as usual the astounding Caramel, our party's cheerleader extraordinaire. Really, that's about all he does. He can make pretty pictures in light using an illusion spell and annoy people, and that's largely what Caramel does. That's pretty much everything that anyone would ever need to know about him.
He does it really well. That's the important thing.
And apparently he's now learned to start doing it to an audience, along with a little bit of prestidigitation here and there.
Yes, you're becoming a bard. I remember now. I remember.
Because he's so fond of bards. He's always admired them a great deal.
Yeah, and now you're going to become one. So
yeah, they do say you always become that which you hate, don't they? So
precisely. So right, and I assume you're passing it back to. Yes, thank you. So the party are trying to get 3 ingredients to create a cure for the Red Maddening disease that is taking over Stone Deep. So they went to a local herbalist called Nightshade, and she has given them instructions, and they are venturing with Marshwillow, and they've started to collect the different items. The first thing that they collected was Heart Bloom, when Kaz's character that I've just forgotten the name of became very stealthy and sneaked round. They're now just collecting sorrow petals, and they appear in this forest glade around this lake or big pool. Unfortunately, it is a congregating area for the elks who live in the forest, and the main big elk is there, the only magical elk in the whole of the forest. He is the one who keeps the group, the herd, alive. And Brasive hit him gently and knocked the poor elk out on the floor. And we're getting to the part that Ida was just about to try to heal and run. Just to let you know, the other item that you have to collect in this part is called the Bloodthorn Resin. That's the final bit after this one. Okay, so let's get straight into it. Our elk is not feeling too good on the floor, and it's down to you to cast a spell. By the way, if you click on your token, can you see an extra circle now? Do you see the green,
There's
blue,
4
red?
at the top. Yeah.
Yeah, so there only used to be 3, but the updated Roll20 has put the 4th one in. Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Technical prowess knows no bounds.
Yeah, exactly. The other thing that they have done is, which is really good, and I've used it. Say, for example, there might be something here, a monster, and I can put it there and hide it so nobody will see it. But if
Didn't you do that
Brasive,
before?
I can
sorry.
put,
Yes, right. Sorry, if Brasive moves around, he'll see it.
he'll see it. It will appear just for, but if Brasive moves back here, it will disappear. So I can put things on the GM layer so that only I can see, but you can now almost like code things. So when you move it, it will appear. So I think I'm going to use it if all of a sudden something appears in the room. I can have them all on, but as soon as somebody passes the threshold, they will all appear. Anyway, yes, Ida, are you going to do some?
Yeah, I think I cast it here last time, didn't I?
Did you cast it? Let's have.
Yeah, because I went up to cast protection.
Yes.
Let me just. That was the initiative for the elk. Great axe. But oh, did you do 7 points of 7 points of healing?
Possibly. I
Yes.
don't know what 7 means. So, but I definitely did channel, which should be heal.
Yes. So you rolled a 1d2 and a 1d6 and added 2 to it.
Brilliant. Yeah.
And then you got a 7. Yeah. And you got 66 out of 76, which was brilliant. Oh, yeah.
Just like that.
So well done. Thank you for reminding me. So this elk is going to start to come round. So Ida, what's going to be your plan now?
Well, I'm going to get to one knee and I'm going to try to pat its neck. And I'm not used to animals as such, but I'm going to try this. I'm just going to say, sorry, it was a mistake. I'm here to protect you and help you.
Oh,
these people know not what they do. Kill them all. No.
Is it? Do you have an animal handling skill then?
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Who? Oh, it's the dwarf that has animal handling. I remember now.
Yeah, I have influence. I'm going to try and influence it calmly.
And do you have
Barbara Woodhouse's nose? The nose.
Yeah. So as this is going on, what would the rest of you like to do? It looks currently that Brasive has got back behind the tree and Caramore has his 2 guards sort of like stood in front of him. Is that the plan? And would anybody like to do anything? Say, for example, if this elk, if Ida fails her rolls and this elk decides just to toss her, what's going to be everybody's action? What are you prepared to do?
Raise my shield.
Yeah. What about
Caramel is content in the knowledge that his knees are completely safe. Everything up to the knees, totally safe.
Yeah, because you got a gnome and a halfling. Bless them. Do you want to prepare anything? Do you want to get ready? The rest of you, let me know what you would like to do.
Brasive will grab his shield and just kind of be probably like right around here, just in case he needs to step in to help block something.
Okay, then, ready to take a defensive action if need be. Belle, what would you like to be doing?
I would like to use one of my abilities to get to a safe vantage point. I'll be looking to see if I can get into a tree nearby or somewhere where I'm a little bit less of a target.
Yeah,
my
so
goal
you-
being to be like on a branch with my sling so I can.
Yeah, nice. So you can probably climb this big oak tree here.
I'll give it a try.
Yeah. So I think you would. Do you need a roll?
It makes the roll. It removes a level penalty for
Oh, yeah.
difficult
So-
rolling.
So you'll roll your athletics, and instead of it being standard, it will be easy for you.
I got a 63. I would have won at standard.
Have we had bless on everybody? Is that why we got an
Oh, wait a minute.
augmentation of 5?
Yeah, possibly could be that case. Then.
My bad. I forgot to remove that.
No,
No, it should still be on.
Yeah,
Oh.
because Ida has her little bless shield on. Can you see on a token?
Gotcha.
Oh, is that what
But I
that
would have still won at a easy without a bless.
Yes, yeah, that yes, yeah, because your skill that would have been a 93, so 63 out of 93 is good. So you can climb, scurry up the tree and prepare your sling to.
You drop your stone on the floor.
Yeah. What about everybody else? What's going to be your plans?
I'm going to cast protection on myself.
Yeah,
Just in case it outbucks.
I think Ida, you've got protection on you. I remember that from last time.
I did
before
cast
it-
protection,
Yeah. So you can cast it on yourself. So you'll need a channeling roll. I think we can always tell what kind of game it's going to be just by the initial roll. So that will fail even if you take a few minutes of it for easy. So you try to do that action, but the spell doesn't come off. And Caramore, is there anything you would like to do?
I'm just reminding myself of how much use shield is against melee attacks, which is not. Oh, it still has some function, so I will cast shield.
Oh, nice. Roll your spell casting ability, invocation, arcane casting. Oh, look at you! Look at you!
Wow.
Crit, so you won't lose any magic points.
Inspired by the one thing that can make Caramel perform well.
Yeah.
Fear for his own safety.
Yeah, so chings comes straight without an issue. Okay, then. So what we're going to do, I think, is I'm going to. Okay. We're going to do an influence versus willpower, Ida, or deceit versus willpower. But
No, influence is perfectly fine.
okay, but your role is going to be hard. Okay, because you're trying to communicate with an elk, but mine is going to be the standard. Okay.
Can I do my experience points now, then, please?
Yeah. No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Like don't.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, you're good. That's good. 41 out of 47. So here's my roll. Right, I fail my roll. So you sort of like the healing magic comes over this elk, and this elk sort of like quickly, almost like a fawn, sort of like staggers up to his feet with his huge antlers, tossing backwards and forwards, and he sort of like takes a. He's doing that thing that they step back a bit, then step forward a bit, and you. What were you going to say to him?
I'm leaning forward and say, sorry, that was a mistake. And what's that, mate? Little Jake stuck down a well? No, I just want to be very soothing. And
Okay.
stroke its neck.
Yeah, so as you go to reach out, he does sort of like take a step back as if he's concerned about being touched. And he sort of like has a quick look around the situation. And he seems to have this this residual memory of Brasive, and who he sees there with his shield up, and sort of like looks somewhat concerned. And he seems to be looking around to try to find his flock or herd. And after a few steps forwards and backwards, he actually turns. Before he turns, he sort of like takes a step forward, and he sort of like brings his huge antlered head right the way down to you, Ida, as if he could just go like that, and sort of
like
like
a fish.
One piece kebab.
yeah, and he seems to be looking at Ida, and almost like Ida feels as if it's almost like her soul being searched by his eyes. He seems to be staring at you, but has some weird power. It seems to be more than just an elk staring at you.
I'll take off my helmet and bow my head.
I do that with your hair, and there's
do the flick.
a Timotei flick or something.
Yeah. Somebody get some water and sprinkle it behind me.
Yeah, and he sort of like you. Can you just roll your willpower for me, please?
Ooh, yeah.
As I go, oh, L'Oreal.
And you feel an almost push against your head, against your mind, almost as if this elk has some strange telepathy ability, and you almost like feel that you're being checked out in the brain area in your mind. And after sort of like looking into these elk's eyes that seem to be very deep and blue, and you almost like feel as if you're going into some form of meditation or some form of trance, and you start to sway a bit, but all of a sudden it stops, and the elk steps away, and then heads round the base, the southern end of the pool, and trots off into the distance. And at that point, Marsh Willow comes out and says to you, Ida, she sort of like says to you, did the elk talk to you?
No, but I did feel some kind of connection.
Connection? But that would mean... Surely not. Tell me more about this connection.
No, I just felt in my head a pushing, just a force in my head trying to know things about me, trying to learn things.
But no words were spoken.
No, I did not hear. My will is very strong.
Very strange.
No, it's strong for a reason.
I've never seen the elk behave like that. There's only stories from the past. It might be that there is something really in store for you, Ida. Something strange, maybe involving this forest and its inhabitants. And
only time will tell.
and she seems to ponder a moment and almost like has that way off look, the distant view. And then she almost like snaps out of it and says, okay, bloodthorn resin next. Would anybody like to do anything or say anything before we move on to the next area?
I'm just saying that I also made a connection with the thing too. The connection with my axe, but I still made a connection, so it's not right. All right.
Yes, yours was a different sort of connection, my
Slightly
friend
less spiritual.
Braces.
Specifically to its neck, but it's fine.
Yeah, we in the forest call that hitting and killing.
That's such an interesting idea. Yes.
Yes, we tend to find it interesting, but yeah, maybe not the type of connection that Ida had. And
It's weird. It's crazy how similar we are, but not so similar.
Yes, very strange indeed. Very strange.
Are you sure someone hasn't hit you on the head, Bracef?
I think he's
No one's
almost
ever hit
like,
my head.
no, you are a strange one, Bracef. Very strange. I do puzzle about you many times. You seem to have quite an unbelievable skill to annoy people.
Oh, I thought
no.
you were going to talk about my
It's
ability
not just
with
me.
the axe.
Yeah. Yes. Right. Bloodthorn resin. This is the last of what we need to collect. Now, I have to tell you that bloodthorn resin is a rust-colored sap that grows in thorn brambles. There is a slight issue with these in the sense that as brambles, they have barbed like thorns sticking out from them, almost like a thicket. We have to get into the area as close to the center as we can to harvest the resin from the stems. The ones on the outside are probably dead and quite brittle. So yes, we will need to somehow pass into the thicket and to harvest the resin in the center.
Okay, I know where this is going. And just so we're all clear, we're not just sending Ferrara and I into this thicket because we're tiny, lady.
Well,
I don't even consider it, so you mentioned it. So whatever. Just now that you mentioned it,
As
Sure, we
you're
could crawl.
walking,
Yeah.
as
I
you're
mean,
walking, I
actually-
would turn to Ferrara and say, "Thank you for your protection, my child. I may not have survived without it."
You are more than welcome, my friend. You are more than welcome.
And with that, can everybody take off the augmentation and any spells that you had up? Because
yes.
oh, how long does shield last for?
Ever.
For me, forever.
Yeah, I'm the same.
The protection
Oh, it's only
spell?
As long as
5
I hold
rounds,
it, I have
so
to
that's
physically
long
hold it,
gone
yeah.
now, yeah.
I think the protection spell is just a cantrip, so it won't last. It'll probably be the scene. I would have
It'll
thought.
last for the scene, won't it?
Yeah, just a scene.
I was
And
thinking of original Mythras, and because I'm pretty sure original Mythras is like it's for if you're going into the mines for the day, and it's just the next
It's
hit.
like a daily cast, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, but
yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think that's the same in classic Mythras.
in Mythras, it is sort of until you get hit by something that makes it wear off, isn't it? I think, yeah.
yeah. So
But-
maybe it is the same in.
Because I know Merrick has it, but I'd never remember to cast it.
Nice one.
You got Blade
Nice.
Sharp like once or twice.
Yeah, I think that's worked about twice for him ever, yes.
Why can't I find it in my book? Oh, hang on. I know. Protection. Casting time, duration, trigger. Yeah, it's the same. So protection will stay on, and so it will reduce the damage taken by 1d3, and so it'll stay on until it gets triggered by that.
You take
So
some damage.
Hit it damage,
Yeah.
yeah. Awesome.
so, but I think your shield spell doesn't. Is that right?
Shield.
No, shield is a 5 rounds per intensity duration,
Oh, right.
so that'll be
that's
long
gone. And bless will have been gone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's 5 as well.
Yeah. Okay. So there we are. So
Bell, your talk of going into the brambles, Bell, reminds me of a special tool that we had when I was growing up in this kind of situation. It was
Bell.
called servants.
Oh, hey, we have a bunch of those that we
you
didn't
do
bring.
actually. Yeah. So you can see the thicket. There's actually several group of these thickets. They're sort of like spread round, so it's just not one. They seem to some of the thickets look like they've combined into bigger ones. This is sort of like the closest one to you. They all look the same, and you can see that round the edge of it. It all seems to be dead wood, but you can see the barbs in the sense that they're actually like a thorn that you would get on the rose, but as it gets to the point, it actually's got like a little arrowhead on it. So it looks like if it goes in, as it comes out, it will catch on the skin or anything. There's also Marshwiller talks about the resin. The closer you are to the middle, the better the potency of the resin will be. And so you can it's up to you how far you want to go in and how you want to approach it. So I will hand it over to you.
Burn off the outer branches, but you might need a bucket of water or two handy if I try that.
No, Bracif, you are not urinating anywhere.
That would probably
Well, we
ruin
still
the
have to
resin
go.
anyways.
I bet you were thinking that, weren't you?
You lost me at thinking, but
The Marshwiller looks a bit shocked when you mention burning, and she sort of like said, "It will burn quite nicely, especially the dry wood at the end." But
Well, that's what I was thinking. Yes, burn off the dry parts, so that we can get at the center.
I am just concerned that it might get out of hand.
Hence the buckets.
Yes.
Did anybody bring any buckets of water? No.
We don't carry buckets as our normal adventuring gear, but we do carry braces.
Maybe something to add for in future. Yeah.
Yeah.
Marshwillow, is there any issue with doing damage to the plant? Is it going to like retract into itself all scary like, or is it going to affect the resin if we have abrasive just clear a path with an axe?
Not normally. It does grow quite prolifically. In the past, people have cut their way in, but they have taken some damage from the thorns. It's as if the plant reacts to be cutting, as if it's almost like has some kind of response.
Okay? Has anybody ever tried doing that, attacking it with like a big axe or something, and then seeing how it responds on the other side? Like, would a response on one side of the nest make it so one could sneak in on the other side more easily?
It seems to be when they've cut it in before, as they've got further and further in, it's almost as if the thicket engulfs them, and where there was once a path, within seconds, the thicket has come together and trapped the person inside. And
Oh, great. The
these
carnivorous plant.
barbs really do. They're very sharp.
Can't see why they call it bloodthorn, can you?
I wonder why. Does anybody have any skill that might tell you about the bloodthorn that you would like to roll?
I've got.
Is it considered a magical beast or no? Is it more of a...
Yeah.
No, it's not a magical beast.
Is it an alchemical creation?
Nope.
I'll curtsy at it.
Yeah. There's a thought. Yes. Can I trade with it with commerce?
trade thorns?
Does anybody have any? Yeah, go for it.
Can I try and get a bit more insight into, ask a bit more how they know it closes in? Have they lost people that way through seeing it themselves?
Oh, Marsh Willow is quite happy to expand on that. They often need bloodthorn resin for other items. And so it is something that they come out and regularly harvest. What they tend to do is try to get somebody as far in as they can without them being enclosed. That's the trick. She does say, just out of interest, that it's often seen as a challenge for the youngsters. How far can you get into bloodthorn bush before you die of blood loss, or
We should have brought a youngster with us. Clearly,
That's a nice challenge, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
So if she's done it before, why didn't she do it now then?
she says, I don't do it. She says, we get other people to do it.
Well, that's a bit pants. Do you want to use that one of our two youngsters?
If they are willing, sure.
I'm not letting you send Brasive in, just because he's the youngest member of our team. Actually, I'll let Brasive go in.
I have to say, she says, I did see a rather unfortunate pig once thrown into the middle of the bush. They were wondering whether or not, if they went into the middle, whether or not they would be safe there, and whether or not landing would cut the resin, the bloodthorn patch up. Unfortunately, it did not. Sadly, the pig died. It was sliced into bacon.
Oh, shame.
Handy bush.
Bryce is hungry now.
Shame.
Should
That
some
bacon
bacon.
would have been so yummy.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
nice and crisp.
Can I approach this and kind of give it an eyeball with my giant eyes of how difficult does it seem just from my stance here to get in there, get to a node?
Do you want to get any closer?
I'll approach it, but I want to stay a few feet away just in case it goes "Rawr" and grabs me.
Okay, so if you go where you would like to approach it to.
I've got my sword out. So if it has any funny business ideas.
Okay, go for it. Where would you like to get? Right. Oh, let me just measure.
Okay. I'm looking for those little snatchy vines to grab me.
Right. Are you happy to be there?
I was before you started making measurements, and
I'm
I
James
can't really
Stark.
meta, so I'm just gonna approach it and give it the scientific eye.
Okay, so the first thing that you notice is that it probably comes up to about the bottom of the sternum, around about chest height to a normal human. And looking into it, you can definitely see that it grows out of the ground, and there's numerous shoots coming up out of the ground, and then they seem to wrap round each other. It's almost like making a mass of its stems and its thorns and everything, you do notice from where you are that it looks like things have been trapped in here. You know, it looks like it might have, there's a bit of some bones that might have been something like a fox or something like that. And you can just sort of like see them on the edge. The other thing that you notice while you're closer is roll your perception. I think you get an easy roll, don't you?
Only if I'm using my eyes or my ears.
Yeah, you're using your eyes. Yeah, so you notice
You're not examining it by touch.
Yeah.
I don't have any bonus to do that.
As Caramel pushes Belle from behind, so you notice that the color of the stems and the barbs change. Round the outside, they are definitely like dead wood, very sort of like brown, grayish sort of like tone, and very sort of like with gaps in the stems as if they've been broken open here, there, and everywhere. You then notice that as you look into the thicket, it gets redder. It goes through a phase of it being quite brown, but right in the middle, you can see some really bright red shoots coming off right in the middle. So yeah, that's what you can see.
Do I see an idea of a path I could take? Like, looking into this, is it like, do I see an area I think I could maybe like kind of crawl through, or is it the case where it's such a mess that no matter what, you would touch the plant?
Such a mess, no matter what. It's almost as if it's purposefully not made any paths.
Fair. Okay, I'm gonna meander my way back.
It would have made a path and then closed it up behind you.
That would be the case. So I'm not going to crawl.
Study the mechanism of how this identifies creatures. Does it respond to heat? Is it somehow seeing? Is it movement?
I reckon if you cut yourself, it'd be like rainwater. It'll go towards the source of the food.
Can I just say, if you think you might watch the film with the giant shark and the trench, it's called it. So something, the trench.
Meg?
Yeah, Meg, the trench. Don't watch
Meg.
it. Don't watch it. It's the worst film I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, yeah. I loved it. I thought it was great.
It's
cheesy as hell, but fun.
The first one I really enjoyed. The second one.
The second one's very cheesy, very B movie.
It's just.
But I like cheesy B movies, so
yeah.
I tried spamming Jason Statham with lots of pictures of Meg from Family Guy coming out the water.
So your scout returns. Belle returns with a plan of how to get in here.
Well, just more of an addendum to the plan. Ferrara and I are not going to crawl through this. That would be death.
Ooh.
Obviously, I don't see any paths in there. So the best I can think of.
You can see my ribs. Look. Thank you. Take care now.
I don't know about that, but
sorry, that was pizza coming.
Yeah, over the microphone.
Sorry, I forgot to mute.
All of a sudden, we just heard. You can see my ribs, and I'm thinking, what?
Take care now.
The pizza delivery person is now.
You see my ribs now.
Yeah,
I'm working on his abs.
I feel that our best chance here is for Brasive, you to go in swinging, because there's no path for Ferrara or I to crawl.
Yeah.
If you go in swinging, all right, and then we have.
Right then.
Caramore, I believe in you. Okay. First off, I believe in you. We need you to help keep the trail clear behind Brasive, right? You've got fire. You know how to do fire. You've done fire for days. You started a fire last night.
My fire is an area.
Can I possibly make this a little safer?
And everything around him, but I can't do everything around him without Brasive.
How about? Oh, am I muted?
No, you're not muted.
Yep.
No, okay.
You
how
can
about if I use a spiritual hammer first to clear the way?
Does your goddess hate plants?
I don't know, Alaska. Well, it's clearly an evil plan that coerces animals in and
Well,
then
no, I
sucks the
don't
blood
see
out of
that
them.
it's
It's a vamp
evil. It's
plan.
just a natural part of
It's a
the
that's right, it's a
ecosystem. Obviously,
vampire
this is
plan.
how it feeds itself. It clearly feeds on blood, and it just wants to obtain that. It's no more evil than a fox or any other predator.
Exactly.
Okay. Sorry, you are
Which means
wise
obviously
in
if
your
it comes near
ways.
me, I'm burning it. But
No,
Does Nisa like plants? Because if so, maybe we shouldn't burn it.
no, Nisa has. I
I
think she's
did
quite
flowers.
neutral about that sort of thing. I don't know.
When did
I'll ask you next time I commune.
when did Ida start to be worried what Nisa says? That's
growing
your
as a character.
that is your burning hands, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yep, that looks right.
I mean, you're a wizard. You can just change it. Just change one word and make it smaller.
If only it was that simple. I could explain the intricacies of it and why it doesn't work that way, but you wouldn't understand if I did.
I stole a
Mm.
spell book once and sold it for a couple coins. There's just a bunch of words. Karamor, I believe in you. You have this. You can trailblaze behind Abrasive.
I could, as I suggested earlier, I could burn off some of this dry outer portion first, but there is a risk that the entire bush will go up.
Just do a controlled burn.
You really don't understand fire, do you?
No, not really. But it works, and I think that Abrasive's mostly immune to fire, right?
Although, actually, a
I think
controlled
so. I have
burn
no
might
idea.
be an idea. What if we tried it using flaming torches rather than magic?
Ooh.
Whether perhaps the plant would shy away from fire. So if someone approached it with fire, would the plant shy away from that and enable them to perhaps get in further without being attacked?
I
That's
wish
good
we had
idea.
a wizard that wasn't so scared of fire. We're just blasting for fire. I wish we had that.
Unless, Ferrara, do you have a song that would make a plant not be a jerk towards us? Is that a thing?
Unfortunately, I'm not a bard. But the fire idea does seem. Anyone got a torch? I'll approach with a torch. Have I got a torch? Am I carrying torches?
If it's
I
in
have a
your
lantern.
equipment.
I don't think a lantern.
I'm not carrying any torches.
Let me have a look.
I would have thought we'd all have at least one torch. Well, to be fair, we don't need them, do we?
Caramel can't carry more than one. If he has a torch, that's it. He's encumbered.
I've got a spell. I've got a very big
two-
spell book. You see, that's it. That's all I can carry.
I've got 2 6-hour torches.
My method of attack is to throw a little pebble at Caramel. That's it. If he catches it, he can't move. He's out of it. Ida
The idea that
has.
he would try and catch it instead of just stepping aside is not really very Caramel.
That's true. Ida has some torches.
I have 2 torches, which I shall distribute.
I think we should definitely try this torch thing.
I think that's
See
our
whether
best
it
bet.
shies away from the fire.
Yeah, let's test this. Marshwillow, do you have any
And
objections?
She said, "Oh no," she says, "I will stand back."
Yeah, same here.
and
We'll
I
watch
can
together.
provide some temporary protection for whoever goes
Ooh.
close to it, but it will be in an ablative form, so it
Everybody's
won't work
moving.
particularly well for any long period of time because the thorns will
I'll
gradually
get to
break
it,
through the
mate.
protection, so it'll protect you for a little while.
Just protect me, all right?
It would help you get in. It just wouldn't help you get out.
Brace is going to use his flint and tinder to light up one of his torches.
Nice.
Quite
And then,
right.
He's going to hold the torch with his left hand, and with
Yeah.
the right hand hold an axe, hand axe or battle axe, and then
One-handed, yeah.
try to get closer to the vines and see what happens.
Yeah, so you can sort of like move all the way up to it. You can get
What
right
kind
way
of
to
armor
the
does Brasive wear?
scale, I think.
It's enough though that there's no point in me casting armor on him, is it? Because it wouldn't stack, I assume.
What was the spell site?
Armor. I think it helps with natural armor, but I don't think it stacks with normal armor.
Or it overwrites it. It's one or the other. Let me
No
check.
effective cast on someone already wearing armor. So
Yeah. So that's
yeah.
Save,
If you want to take all your armor off, I can give you worse armor magically.
save your magic points, Calmore. Save them.
Yeah.
So Brasive, you're stood now at the edge of this big thicket. You've got a torch in your left hand and you've got your axe in your right hand. What would you like to do? And anybody else who's in the scene, please make sure that your tokens are where you want to be.
Can I? No, I'm not gonna. I was gonna ask if I could climb Marsh Willow to get a better view, but that'd be rude.
There is a tree here.
You can climb Brasive for a better view.
You're going into the pit, and I don't really want to go there right now, so I'm gonna climb the tree that Inwils pointed out to me in my mind.
Okay.
I'm gonna give that a little climb.
Which way are you going? Are you going this like diagonal this way?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go there.
I'm going torch first. See if it reacts to the heat of the fire.
Oh, fire.
Did Brasive just fart on screen? Did anyone see that?
Apparently.
Oh dear.
Beans.
There you go. Beam. There you go. Okay, I need athletics roll from
Bell.
you, Bell, if you're climbing a tree.
Oh, good. I was like, for me.
Hopefully I can get a good vantage point to kind of keep track of them while they're going through this, so that I can know where they died.
Yeah, you quickly. Marsh Willow is really impressed as you quickly parkour up into the tree, and you can see the right way to the center of the thicket where it really is red. It's almost like blood red in the middle.
And I don't see anything that's like a weak spot in this. It looks pretty even.
It's pretty it looks pretty even right the way around.
Okay, well, I'll just sit on my branch and watch, and definitely not preparing to snipe anybody with my sling.
Okay. Brasive, what would you like to do? It looks like you're in the lead here.
Going left hand first with fire, see what happens with the thicket. See what its reaction is.
So you take the torch and you sort of like, do you want to thrust it in or just lay it on top?
Just the fire, and I'm just going to press it against one of the vines, see what happens.
Yeah. So you sort of like take your torch and you press it against a vine, and there's definitely a crackle as the dried wood sort of like glows a bit as it gets hot and hotter. You notice that it quite easily sets fire, as if it was just some kindling. You can have a choice. If you keep your torch there, more's going to set fire and it'll start to spread, or you can remove it.
Probably have to remove it because I don't want to set the entire forest on fire. We don't have fire insurance.
Yeah, so you quickly remove it, and you notice that the flames dampen slightly. It's still sort of like, even once it's finished burning, you can still see almost like a bit of glow on the wood.
Okay. He's going to hit it with his axe on those areas.
Yeah, okay then. So just do a swing with your axe. We just have to make sure you don't fumble. I'm not looking for a good roll, I think. Yeah. So you, with your right hand, you sort of like take a slice through it, and your mighty axe easily slices through the outer layer of this dead bramble. And as you sort of like slice through it, you, for a moment, you think there is something moving in the thicket. And because you almost like see the vibration of the cut sort of like emanate from where you are, and the branches of the thorn bush sort of like shiver slightly. And then, Belle, you see something first, okay, before anybody else. I'm just going to, hopefully you're on Discord, because I'm just going to quickly type it.
I am. And I'm going to quickly scream whatever it is.
Notice the hairs on Brace's back and how he hasn't been trimming them down, embarrassingly.
Brace, if you need a trim! As a plant just neatly carves it off.
I've used the English spelling, so if you're not too sure what it says, I can put the American spelling.
Yeah, I'll shout, insects from middle.
Yeah, and as Belle shouts this, you all sort of like look up, and you can see from the middle, there seems to be a swarm of little insects. And it seems that they might have been in the thicket, but actually annoying it or moving it has set them up. And they sort of like emanate up from the middle and sort of like swarm round. And you can see it's almost like a black cloud, because there's so many insects coming. And it sort of like hovers for a while, and then it turns and starts heading in your direction. So what I need from people is an action that you wish to do.
I wish to cast Deflect, just in case.
Yeah, you can.
It's probably not going to work, but it works on some insects, so probably won't work on these. But
I've just noticed that the Burning Hand spell actually moves. Can you see that? It's like flames.
And I can't see the Burning Hand spell at the moment.
No, I can't either.
Oh, why can't
may
you?
have it on the G. Oh no, so over there, right? It's just off screen. That's all.
Yeah.
I was zoomed in too far to be able to see it. Yeah, it's animated, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Rather
nice
cute.
that. I'm going to stop that. Yeah, so you want to, so I need arcane casting from Caramore then.
Okay, arcane casting from Caramore.
Yeah, nice.
Yep, that works.
Deflect
So that
is up. Do let me know what it does.
Cost 1. As I say, I don't think it's going to work in this instance. It's a cantrip basically for. It works against things like raindrops, clouds of midges, or even flying grains of sand. And I think these are probably going to be bigger than a cloud of midges, but
no,
he's going to try it anyway.
No, actually, right, yeah, nice one. Okay then, so you cast Deflect, Brasive. Well, anybody else? What would you like to do if you know what you're going to do?
I was gonna cast Deflect too.
Oh, so you need to roll your channeling roll.
This is not going to go well.
All close, but not close enough. So you will lose your. You sort of like cast it, and nothing happens. You don't lose a magic point or anything. Ida.
Or you can use a point of luck.
Oh yes, and re-roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll use a point of luck.
Okay.
Okay.
Re-roll it. Remember, your luck could be up to maximum again. No. So you're busy trying to cast the spell when this is happening. Caramore, your deflect comes up. Ida, what would you like to do?
Well, short of
Do
doing
you
flame
have
strike.
deflect as well?
No, I
No.
don't, sadly. I was looking at befuddle, but it's only one target. As one
Yes.
little insect goes
Yeah.
off, going, "Oh, what am I doing here?
Yeah. What,
What's going on?" Yeah, I don't want to flame strike. I'm just going to raise my shield. Maybe put my mace on my side. Yeah, hook it onto my belt and pull
Yeah.
out my torch.
Okay. Oh, nice. Yeah, I see. So you got shield in one hand and a flaming torch in the other.
Yes, indeed.
Brasive, what's going to be your plan?
I'm going to switch up my what I have. I'm going to throw my axe down to the ground and switch hands for the torch to my right hand, and then if I have time, I'm looking to grab my shield for my left hand.
Okay. You can drop your axe and grab your shield. That's not a problem. That'd be good in one action. And Bell.
I would like to use a pebble from my inventory and my sling, and I would like to change my sights from the back of Brace's head down to like right around here, the bottom right area of the nest. Kind of what I think would be the opposite of where Brasive and everybody is.
Oh,
And I want to shoot to see if I can like hit the nest and make it trick the insects into going a different direction.
Okay, then. So roll your to hit roll. Roll your combat style.
Pow! 61 out of 82.
So that goes flying off and sort of like hits the thicket down here.
Yes!
And
I got him.
The swarm seems to come up and it almost like keeps revolving round on itself. It appears to be looking for something. And as if it's some kind of heat-seeking missile or swarm, it sort of like waits for a while and then it sort of like sees the party and it comes over in that direction. And as it gets closer and closer to the four of you, it almost like drops down on you and you're literally covered in these midges that are flying around. Now, your deflect spell, Caramel, does actually protect you from them. So as it comes down, people looking, there's all these black things. Belle, you can see this up in the tree looking down, but as it comes across, Caramel almost like has a circle around him as
he's got his mystic umbrella.
Yeah, they're not actually sort of like hitting him or anything like that. Okay, so this how this works is that the swarm gets a to hit roll. Okay, if it hits you, then you get multiple stings. Okay, if it misses you, it is assumed that you are waving your torch around or waving your shield around to avoid it in some way. If it does hit you, then it will do some to hit rolls over 4 to 6 body parts, okay, depending where it actually hits. So let's see who it hits first. It might not be able to hit any of you. So Brasive, this is you. Yes. Woohoo! Ignore the elk bit at the top. Yes.
The elk's revenge. It's polymorphed itself into a swarm.
It's swarm. This is you, Ida. Oh, and this is you, Furora. Oh, right. So, Brasive, you weren't quick enough to get your shield up as it engulfs you, and Ida, you're sort of like wafting your great shield and your torch around, and it's keeping them at bay. And for Aura, they also sort of like come down and descend on you and start biting away.
Caramel will very helpfully lean towards Furora and say, "You should have cast Deflect, you know."
Yeah. Brasive, this is you. You get 6 hits. Okay, 6 hits. So
what's the amount of damage though?
Hang on. Hang on.
Okay.
So the first one goes in your 19, which is a head. Now, this is assumed now that you might have a helmet on, but these midges are finding gaps in that because it got
inside,
because I got a critical hit, so it's almost like a bypass armor sort of idea. So that's where the first one goes. Second one goes to your 3. Oh no, let's do it one bit at a time. So this is your 19 one to start off with. So you'll take 3 points of damage to your head. Just to let you know, Brasive, quite a few sort of like get in there, and it almost feels as if red hot pokers are being shoved into your bare skin, and they seem to hurt even worse when they're pulled out. And the second one goes to your 3, which is what?
Right leg.
This one goes into your leg for 2. And then I've got another hit will go into your 16. And you only take 1 point of damage there. The next one will go into your 9. And you take 2 points of damage there. The next one goes into your 15. And you will take 3 points of damage there. And the last one will go into your 11. And you will take 1 point of damage there. So anybody from your vantage point, you can see that these insects descend on Brasive, and they seem to be getting under his armor. And you can see where it's hit the face. There seems to be sort of like big red bulges coming up. Ida, you're swinging backwards and forwards, and everything is keeping at bay to you. Caramore, you're just got this deflect up, and then
just concentrating on my deflect spell.
Yeah, and then for all you will take only 1 hit out of 6, and this will be to your 9. So what's your 9 location? Abdomen, and you'll take 3 points of damage to that area as it sort of like crawls underneath and sort of like stings you there. And you, Belle, you hear Marsh Thicket say, Marsh Willow say, "Oh, that's new." At that point, as she sees it, and Belle, you're fine up in the tree, and they seem to go. They descend on those 4, and they whirl around, and everybody seems to be trying desperately to get rid of. And then all of a sudden they dissipate and go away from the group. They seem to be disturbed, but they don't seem to be returning back to the thicket.
Does armor affect the damage or negate it?
No, magical armor would. So who's got the protection spell up?
Ida.
Aurora has, yeah.
The first time that damage comes in, that would reduce it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so that's
1d3.
So the 1d3 that I rolled, we'll just say it was a 3, and it could reduce it by that amount. Or does it say it reduces it? So you need to roll the 1d3 then. Is that what it is? Roll a 1d3 for
Oh, okay.
and see how much your protection spell uses up. So you take 2 points of damage because it absorbs that 1 point of it, so it reduces it by 2. And these are sort of like go off and then dissipate. And yeah, Brasive turns around Ida, and he's got sort of like these big,
Well,
Welts.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know, on his face and any exposed skin, but he's also got them underneath his armor as well.
None of you have any spell for me.
got some ointment.
Thoughts and prayers.
Caramore's looking so
Nice.
smug.
Oh, yes. Love to help, but this spell requires concentration.
Yeah, so yeah, go for it.
How injured does he look?
Um,
Because I'm low on my kindness.
he he doesn't look. How much damage have you taken on your
The
different
most,
areas?
the most is my head, which is 3 points. So I'll be at 5.
But you don't need that, do you?
His least vulnerable point.
Yes, you don't use that often.
Yeah, he looks like he's just
looks.
taken some minor wounds somewhere around his body. He doesn't look like he's injured.
No.
that
Well, in which
much,
case,
yeah.
I shall whisper to him, friend Brasive. Once his task is done, I will see to your wounds. But at the moment, I'm holding my piety in reserve.
For myself.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Seems the information we were given is a little incomplete.
Caramel says, staring at Marshmallow, are you?
Yes. Very much looking at Marshmallow when saying that.
She says, yes. She sort of like saunters over to you and says, yes, Master Caramel, it seems that is new. I've never seen that before.
But then you've never tried to burn their home down, have you?
That is true.
You've got to think the vines will take the blood, but something else is going to clear up the corpses.
Oh, yes. Maybe that is why we just see bones.
A symbiotic relationship.
Indeed.
Caramel just like loves using big long words that nobody
Yes,
else
yeah.
in the
Yeah.
party.
He can't do much else, but he is
Yeah.
educated, so he's going to keep throwing it in people's
Yeah.
faces.
Brasive. Yeah, what would you like?
Brace's gonna start taking off his armor slowly because it's the welts. And then he's gonna look at Paramore and whatever his name is. Paramore.
Caramel?
Caramel.
Caramore.
He's
Yeah.
not the band.
All yours, your laziness. And then he points towards the cloud of wasps or whatever they are. And
Yeah.
he's gonna walk away with his taking off his armor slowly.
Walking in which direction to where?
Hold on. He's gonna start walking away this way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody's annoyed, Brasive. I hope you wear something underneath your armor. Ida, look the other way.
Yeah.
As Brasive.
Lots of protein and testosterone, maybe. But...
Nice.
It's not something you wear.
It looks like I'm wearing it because it looks so freaking huge. But
It's when you take your armor off and he's a little skinny kid inside.
Yeah.
Cohen.
Caramel, you stepped up to the thicket.
Yeah, he's as much as anything, he's just moved forward to
To get a better
position
view
where
of Brasive.
if need be, he can burning hands into the air to clear out the swarm, but he'd have to drop his protection to do it. So he's
Yes,
not keen
so
to actually do so.
The swarm's not here anymore now. It's
The swarm
completely
has retreated, has it?
Yeah.
What does it dissipate back into the thicket, or does
No,
elsewhere?
it seemed to have left the thicket and just dissipated into the forest.
Yeah, it doesn't know because it's had so much of your blood, it's probably too drunk to do anything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. If that's the case, if it hasn't come back, then I'll keep my armor on.
Okay.
I don't want things under me.
Okay, so we'll rewind the clock to when Abrasive is still in his armor, stood by the thicket.
Bracey was trying to fix it IT style. I'll take it off and put it back on again.
Yeah.
Brace is going to hand the torch to Ida.
Yeah.
I'll look at both my hands, with my hand with a torch and the hand with a shield, and go, just put it on the floor.
Yeah, throw it on the floor. I don't care. Who cares?
And also a third hand comes out of Ida's chest.
There you are, my goddess.
Excuse me.
Brace is going to take out his big axe, and he's going to start just whacking at the thicket.
Yeah, so once the swarm has been dissipated, you quite easily start to hack through this thicket, and it doesn't seem to react how it's been said to react. It doesn't close back round you or anything like that. You get a little bit slower when you hit things like a little bit more alive bramble, but there's nothing really that is preventing you wading through this thicket. And before long, you actually notice that several of the sliced or cut bramble seems to be oozing this amber colored or deep amber red color resin. And Marsh Willow quickly sort of like goes in behind you, Abrasive, and sort of like collects it up into bottles that she's carrying in her herbalist satchel. It seems that the most difficult thing about this thicket wasn't the thicket itself, it was the insects that lived in the thicket. With that finishes your last piece of ingredient, and so you can head back to Snow Deep when you can meet Nightshade and make the remedy for the red maddening disease that is there. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take a short break, just 10 minutes. So we'll be back at 5 past the hour. Or do you want 15 minutes?
No, 10 minutes is fine.
10
I think, for me.
minutes. Yeah.
10 minutes. And then when you come back, we are going to be doing experience rolls. So you will have 14 experience rolls. Okay, and then we're going straight on to the next part of the adventure. So we will see everybody in 10 minutes, so about 5 past the hour, or maybe a little bit later than that. Okay, see you all back here real soon.
I'm fascinated to see how I can manage to avoid going up to rank 2 this time.
Yeah, surely you can do it this time. Surely. Okay.
It must be, I think.
It must be. We go do yours first, just so you know. We need you to get there. Right, I'll be back soon.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Oh, you're not
You must get a character created.
I'm
It's,
thinking about it.
Get it
Inwils,
done.
he's made it kind of a Firefly vibe, I think, is we all have our own little ship. It's nice sci-fi action. We all have our specific roles on the ship, which is kind of nice. And we choose who we work for, which is also nice. Talking in space signals. I forgot though that Fishy hadn't joined us.
No, I haven't joined. Is it
No, not yet.
on a Saturday like this is then?
It's just in this slot, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Part of the rotation.
I may be able to join.
Right now, we have a pilot, an engineer, and the law.
The law.
I actually have committed multiple felonies on different planets so far, so that's not great.
With your shotgun.
Yes, I did shoot a guy in a hotel with a shotgun, but
You
look,
snailed him. You came to do a snail trail.
and then I walked away.
Yes.
See, at least I know when I'm breaking the law.
So if you remember, we did have what's Texas character called? Iho?
Oh yeah, yeah. They were there for a little bit.
Yeah. So
They were going to be our psychic.
yeah. So is Fishy there?
Yes.
I see Fishy.
Oh yeah. So I don't have the cameras up. I'm just Fishy's character. Do you mind if I share the idea about your character, Fishy?
Not at all. No, and this is still open to adjustment because I haven't actually created the character yet. So
yeah,
if there's something that needs to be split out from it for Kaz to have a character, say, then that's cool.
Well, there can be because Fishy's character, I was thinking about making it probably the sensors person on the ship. So they use the sensors, handheld sensors, but I wanted to give them like a Pip Boy, almost like a little computer that actually can increase its own skill levels, that will almost like be a bank of knowledge. So it might have astrophysics and alien anatomy or something like that. So it's actually Fishy can use his experience rolls to increase that. Not his rolls, it will get their own rolls that it can use to increase its skill levels and almost like give it a bit of a personality as well. So
kind of
almost
like having a henchman.
Yeah, but it's just on however he wants to attach it or it be. So to almost like give that knowledge skill,
a
the
bit like the
scientific.
shit. What's in Outer Worlds? Have you seen Outer Worlds? Have you played that? So a ship has a computer, like an AI computer, what's a computer head, and you do task and it learns upon your tasks.
Yeah, so this would be something that Fishy character takes with him.
Yeah.
There's also psionics that psychics Texas character always had it but never did it. We're live, by the way. So there's that element. There's also, we know we have Purdy as a medic. There's also medic that can be used in the field, so I don't need to take her out. And so Longshanks' first character for the group was a psychic combat medic, which is actually already made up. So and that's why Purdy came, because when he dropped out, you suddenly had no medic.
Right. Yeah.
The other area of the skill that we can go into is communications. And those communication and sensors were both, IO had both of those, so they can be split up. And communications can also be hacked or blocked or infiltrated or protected, while
electronic warfare as well as
yes.
not just the phone operator.
Yeah, you're not just using a phone, so you can try to hack into opposing comms channels, but at the same time protect your party's comms as well, on the fly. And then of course there's just a huge amount of other skills that can be used and weapons, etc. So there's still plenty that can be picked up and used, but I'll stick it in the Discord, and then people can, you might want to put the medic and the sensors together, or the medic and the communications, or think of your own character creation. I think everybody has a bit of computing, because it's quite natural in the sci-fi world for that to happen.
Human does not.
I think I'd quite like to have some like programming type skills to partly justify the henchman Pip-Boy miniature Aurak type thing. So I can say that my character is tinkering with the software on it as part of the upgrades when it's improving.
So we can actually make like a craft skill for that. Oh, electronics. You could take electronics because Iho had electronics, I think, because she was going into things like locks, electronic locks like mag logs and things like that. So, and cameras, etc., come under the remit of sensors. You know, so you have that option as well. Anyway, we can have a think about it. We've got the next part of this
different
adventure.
game. So
Yeah. Just wondered. Sorry.
So let's do 14 experience points rolls. So just to remind you, if you open your character, by every skill, there's a little cog. And if you press that cog, an improve button appears. So if I wanted to improve my elk's athletic skill, I would just press the little cog by the number it opens up, and I'll just press improve. You actually roll a 1d100 and add your intelligence, and if it's greater than your skill level, then equal or greater, you increase it by 1d4 plus 1. If it's less than, you just increase it by plus 1. And it will, using that improve roll button, will do both of those things together. You've got 14 of them, so you've got quite a bit. I think off the top of my head, I think you need to have 5 class skills above 70% to get rank 2. Is that right, Carmel?
That is correct.
Yeah. So once
how many I ended up with.
Once you get 5 class skills above 70, you then go to rank 2, and then that gives you more spells, more hit points, more luck points, more action points as we go along. So let's do you first, Calmore, because you're falling a little bit behind the rest of the.
I've got 3 of them, so I need to get 2 more up to 70.
Nice. And which 2 are they?
Yeah, this is the problem. Is I've got the 3 that were close enough to be easy now. Let's start with law alchemy, because that's not too far off.
Yeah.
So let's try improving law alchemy. See what that will give me. Yay, that's a good start. And it doesn't automatically do this, does it? I've got to add it.
Yeah, you need to add it before you roll it again. Yeah.
And then click off,
so that's,
I believe, too.
Yeah.
So that's 1. That's not so good, just the 1% on that one.
That didn't increase the roll. Oh, yes. No, it did. Yes.
Yeah, it should have done. Yeah. That's 2. Let's keep going on this.
Oh.
Learn use of potions. You got this. We collected 3 herbs. You got to learn about alchemy now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes perfect sense.
That's a success. When there's a pause, it's a success. So that's up to 62 now.
It's up to 62, yeah. So that was the 4th one.
Oh. Don't think you just have to keep ploughing it in. It's up to you where you put your skill rolls.
Well, I really want to get that rank up, and this one is the closest that I've got. So for now, I'm going to keep trying it.
Oh.
That's more like it.
67.
67. We are getting somewhere.
Oh, 68.
8.
Oh.
70.
So yes. So that's what? How many is up there now?
So that's my
80.
fourth at 70.
Right.
So I need one more of my class
4,
skills.
5, 6, 7, 8. And you got 6 more rolls.
Okay, one of my class skills, and what's the next closest? None of them are desperately good. Willpower is probably my best bet. It's a useful one anyway. So
Yeah, what is it?
it's currently at 59. So let's see what we can get that up to.
Okay. I bet you're going to make it.
Okay, that's a good start.
Good to start. 64.
But then I had a good start last time, and it didn't actually really help. Okay.
Oh, another good roll. Is another good roll?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh,
68.
68. Come on.
This is getting exciting now.
Well, now, no matter what, you
Come
will.
on, don't give me
It's another
1%.
good one. It's
Yes.
another good one. Yes.
71. Rank
1,
2,
2,
here we
3,
come.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. You still got
And
3
that was
more.
11, so I've got 3 to use on whatever I wish now. Look at that.
Now, remember, you do have rank 2 abilities.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Those
What are
cost
the
2
rank
each.
2 abilities. There's also at least one rank 1 ability I haven't picked up yet.
Rank 2 costs 2 points, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I think I am going to go straight for ranged touch. Oh no, I need a higher willpower for that.
You need a
so
higher
I'm not
willpower
going to
for
go
that
straight
one,
for ranged
yeah.
touch. Yeah, until I read that, it sounded really good, and then I realized I couldn't afford
But
it.
that might be a nice one.
It's something to work towards, definitely, because it's a great
Yeah.
spell.
What's your power?
My power. What is my power? Actually, my power is 14. So an extra magic point from characteristic increase would be potentially useful.
Yeah, because that would take it up to
Yeah.
15, wouldn't it?
Okay, so I'm going to spend 2 on getting my power up to 15,
Nice.
and then I will just put 1 roll into stealth because he likes to hide a lot. Because he's a
Nice.
coward. Oops, that's a roll, not an improvement. It would be good if I actually did an improvement instead, wouldn't it? There
Yeah.
we go. That'd have an
That's another
improvement.
good one.
Extra
3 points.
3% on stealth. That's nice.
I
There
thought
we
you were
go,
going to
that's-
put it in performing, but maybe not.
I
Nice
Shame's
one.
probably
catching up.
should, but next time.
Okay, Mr. Pickles, tell us how Belle is improving.
Well, I learned a lot from Brasive being bitten by a bunch of bugs. So I'm going to take unarmored defense. Sometimes armor can't
Ooh.
protect you. And the reason why I want that is it costs 1, by the way. It's a level 1. My evades are 1 step easier as long as I'm not wearing any armor.
Oh, nice.
And because I have defensive reflexes, I can reroll 1 evade for free once per encounter.
Nice.
Or combat. So I'm going full in on I just don't get hit at all. But my armor doesn't help me much anyway. So that's the first one. Then I'm going to spend some on Department of Disaster, which is my attack skill. It's at 82. It's at 83.
No longer 82. It's now 83.
I'm going to keep going for a bit on this one. 84.
84.
And another one. 85.
85.
And another one.
Go. 86.
Let's see, that's 5.
It's
87.
87.
88.
What? What's the probability?
Last one.
Yeah.
There we go. 92.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus the 1 makes it 8.
All right. And I'm going to put the rest on evade.
Nice.
It is at a 76, so we're going to be seeing a lot more 1s, everybody. Psych.
No, 79.
All right, 79. Putting in another. Let's see. That was my 9th roll, I believe. So I should have 5 more. Yeah.
Yep.
9. Okay. Yeah. 5 more. So
Oh, look at this go
Oh, wait,
up.
hold on. Well, I didn't click off, but it still would have succeeded since it went up to a
Yeah,
79.
it was a 91. So
Okay. So that brings me up to 83. Nope, not 93. Click off. All right.
oh, we're back. We're back now. We're
84.
back now.
I think I've got like 1 or 2 left.
2, 3, 4.
I'll let you count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, you got 3 more.
3 more. Okay. 1 brings me up to 85. Off, and then 2 brings me up to 86. Oh, this is gonna pay off. And my final one, yeah, 87.
Those are the worst rolls I've ever seen in my life.
Hey, I just just to humor me for a second, I want to see what my easy evade is now. 131.
Nice. Yeah.
That gives me a lot of chances to just dodge everything, and I don't fall on my back each time I do that. Anyways, that's my turn.
That is a nice, because it's 131. You would actually, because it's over 100, you would actually take 31 off your roll to make it 100. And I would take 31 off my roll as well. So, for example, if like a goblin who had 30% to attack, and you try to evade his attack roll, he would have minus 31 to his skill. So his skill would actually be negative. So you can actually evade, technically, if it's an easy, anything that has a combat skill less than 31 or less, because I can't, unless I crit, I can still crit. So
I'm just going to take off all of my armor now.
Well, I think it means if you're unhindered, which means that your armor is less than your strength or something, doesn't it? Does it actually?
Let me add it in here so I can ping it really quick. Actually, I can just read it too.
It says exactly what you just said there.
Your character is extremely hard to hit when unhindered by armor. When unburdened, less things carried than strength, and wearing no armor, your evade rolls are 1 difficulty grade easier.
Oh, right. So
It actually says I'm wearing no armor.
Yeah, so I can't be wearing armor, but my armor only gives me 2, except for my head, which is a studded leather hat. So I just need to look cool and normal now.
Oh, yes. And it says no in capital letters.
So would that include my magic ring, though?
That's not classed as armor.
Cool.
So it's protection.
Also, yeah, theoretically, I can cast armor on you, which wouldn't count as armor as well. And give you
Correct.
4 points of armor in every location while still being able to dodge like that.
I'm gonna look so normal in cities now, guys. I'm not gonna be walking around in full leather armor. We can go to parties again.
You're going to have a nice flowery dress on or something like that. You're going to look lovely. Absolutely lovely. What did you whisper to me then?
I accidentally, I didn't fill anything out on the roll, and so I just sent, that's my bad.
Okay, Ida.
Ooh, I've been remiss by not improving my first aid, so that's the first thing I'm going to do.
Oh, yes. So you got 14 rolls. That goes up to 46.
But it doesn't add it on.
No, it doesn't. You have to click it, add it on, and then click off it. Oh, this is good. You didn't
50.
click. You didn't click off it, because can you see it still says 45? It should have said 40.
Oh, right. Sorry, yeah, click off it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 46. That's going to be 50.
50.
Click off it.
Oh, another good
one.
Yeah.
Oh, 55.
55.
All the 5s.
55. Another good one. Another 3. 58.
58. Click off it.
And you got 10 more rolls. Oh, 59. It is a class skill as well.
Have a drink of wine, 59.
This must be a class skill
this
as
is
well.
A class skill, yeah. I was looking at my class skills going, I've not done first aid. And then I
No.
looked at what first aid did and I went, oh yeah, I need that.
So you need to get, for rank 3 anybody, you need to get any 4 class skills at 90.
Oh, yeah.
That'll take me a
It's a good
while.
thing I got one of them at 90 now.
Yeah.
So how many is that so far? Sorry.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, I'll do a couple more rolls in this then to get to 70.
6.
Oh, so 64.
64.
I need that 6-sided dice.
Come on.
Oh,
Oh,
just
no.
one. It's all right. It's setting me up for my next roll.
He's going to give
Plus
her 5. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
66. Clickety click.
Oh, 67.
I think that's 10, just so you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so you got 4 more.
Okay, I'll do one more on this. 2 more on this then. Oh, I've just put 678. Just take that off.
Oh.
Shit. 9. So 2 more, isn't it?
Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You've done 13 now, so you got another one.
Get to 70. That's really bad.
Your
Yeah,
goddess
you are-
really hates this.
So you've got 1 left now, haven't you?
Yep. I'm going to do my
Channeling.
no influence.
Oh, nice. Oh,
For a
4
4.
points.
So 68. There we go.
68. Nice. And
And
that's
I'm
you.
spent. Yep.
Okay. For Aura, you are next up. How would you like to spend? Now, even though you weren't here from the start, I'm still giving you 14 experience points. Experience
you.
rolls. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm
You'll
gonna
still
go in.
be. Now, remember, you want to mainly work on your class skills because you need to get them above 70 to get rank 2. So try to focus in. That would be my advice. I don't know if other players would give other advice, but I would definitely focus on your class skills to try to get them to 70.
So what, like
Otherwise, you get left
channeling and
behind and are struggling to
devotion?
reach rank 2.
Well, you have more
Willpower.
yeah, because your class skills are. Let me just. So your
Then you get
class.
professional skills as well.
Willpower's at 64, so that's nearly 70.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your class skills are. Your combat skill is first aid, influence, insight, locale, sing, and willpower.
Mm-hmm.
And then channeling and devotion, plus if you've got bureaucracy, courtesy, culture, healing, law, language, or oratory, those are also your class skills. The other thing that you have is that you do have rank 1 abilities. Okay, so rank 1 abilities allow you to do extra special things. So, for example, greater turning to turn undead requires a willpower 60 or higher. The turning power may be re-rolled if desired. However, the new roll must be used, and that's like an ability that you have once per session. Or you can have things like Holy Smite requires devotion and willpower 50 or higher. You can increase your damage modifier by 1 grade against undead demons and devils. So I would concentrate and try to get your skills above 70 first, and then start doing rank. Medivac, are there any really good rank 1 special abilities that you would recommend for Kaz as a fellow cleric?
I didn't jump into the rank ones.
I have a question because I'm looking at it right now. For your weapons, I see you can take weapon precision, which is one that Rogue also gets. Since you're not a big cleric with a giant hammer, it allows you to use a strength and dexterity instead of strength and size for using small weapons. I think you had throwing stars or throwing knives.
Yeah.
So that I don't know if that would help at all, but that's something to consider. It's worth only one experience point, and that could increase your damage quite a bit.
Okay.
So
That is a good one, yeah.
so your damage modifier is currently as a negative. So you would, what does it say you use? Strength and size?
I'll post it in the chat so you can see it. Since it's the same as what I have, it's just I'm surprised that Cleric 1 can also get it.
This allows you to calculate it better. The damage
I don't know if it would help you with ranged, because I don't think throwing knives have damage bonus, or do they?
Be a strength bonus, won't it?
Yeah, it has this strength. It will have this strength attached to it. It will be limited. I'm just seeing, so I just wondered whether or not it would be a change.
It was for me.
What is it? It becomes strength and dexterity.
Yeah, so if your size is lower than your dexterity, it could potentially be a benefit.
Yeah, so it'd be 16 add 9 instead of 7 add 9. So that'd be like 25, won't it?
17 plus 9?
16 plus
16,
9.
Yep, that'd be 25.
25, which would damage modifier 25 would actually get rid of your minus 1d2. It would actually take it down to 0. So that is one thing that you might want to take for 1 experience point if you wish.
So that's brawn, isn't it? Oh, my mouse is playing up again. Sorry, give me 2 seconds.
I just fiddled with your character sheet, if you saw that.
Okay.
So you can take that ability for 1 skill point.
Okay. Let me do willpower first.
Okay.
So that's.
So so all you need to do then is press the improve, and it will roll it for you. So that's +2. So change it from 64 to 66. Just click in the box, and then click else. You need to click out of it so it's actually taken it. Yeah.
I'll go with willpower again because that's the closest to 70.
Okay. So that's 68.
Or should we go one more?
Yeah.
Go for it. You can do it. Oh, nice.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
72. So that's one of your class skills up now.
We will go with brawn because you make a very good argument.
Why are you rolling brawn?
Oh, no, I'm not rolling brawn, am I? No, I'm not. Sorry.
No, you can, if you want to increase your damage modifier to 0, it's just a rank 1 skill that you take. So that'd just be, you've used 3. If you take that, you've got 4 experience rolls left. You've used 4, you got 10 left. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll add it to your character sheet.
Okay. So I've got 10 left. I'm going to go channel.
That would be a nice one to start getting up.
So that's 56. I'm going to go again. Is that 59?
59.
Devotion.
Yeah, that'll be another class skill. 52. You've got 7 left.
Another devotion.
57. You've got 6 left.
First aid again.
Okay. That'll go to 41.
It don't want to give first aid today, does it?
No, you've
um,
got 5 left.
Well, I'm going channel. I'll go channel again. 16.
61. You got 4 left.
One more in devotion.
Oh, nice. Well worth it. 62.
Okay, and
3 left.
influence, because that's a bit low.
It's now 33, and you've got 2 skill rolls left.
Perception, because that's quite close.
Is perception one of your class skills?
I don't think it is.
Oh,
No.
thought it was. Sorry. Okay, first
Good
aid.
skill to have.
It is, yeah. First aid. Oh,
Nice. 45. And you've got 1 left.
one more in first aid.
Nice.
49.
Yay. Nice. Okay.
That's you all done and dusted. And next we come to the big man himself, Brasive.
Oh, is it Bell?
So
Or
we've
is it
done,
Bell?
I didn't realise as a level of rank 2 that we can increase a characteristic.
It's
yeah,
an
do you
option.
have...
Mm,
Yeah, you have to pay for it. Yeah, don't you?
Yeah, you have to pay for it. Yeah, 2 experience rolls.
Yeah.
Even useful,
Um,
though.
It's actually
But
17 pounds, but
It doesn't say anything about not increasing size.
I mean,
Cyrus would love this system.
That's the
I-
easiest stat to increase. You just eat a lot of pies.
Yeah, you just get fatter. That's it.
you're not
Jesus.
taller, Cyrus. You're just wider.
You can
Yes.
you can eat
But
a lot
more
of
force.
pie. You can eat a lot of pies and gain temporary hit points. One of the things, when we played Scale Mail,
Yep.
one of my questions to Mike when we were chatting about it afterwards is that your character ate a lot of pies and got
Yeah.
my question was, what would he have done if we all said, oh, we'll go and eat some pies then? So we all got that. And I said, would you let us do it? And he said, yeah. He said, I expected you all to do it, but we didn't. We literally didn't.
I was
So-
buying magic arrows. I had my own
Yes, you
thing
were,
going on.
Yeah. Brasive, come on, big man. What?
all right. I have one question before I start going on this. Could I get a new professional skill?
Yeah, professional skills. I think in Mythras they cost 5 experience rolls. So let me just see.
Were they not
Yeah.
3?
Oh,
I
3,
thought they were
yes.
3. Well, I think one of these systems it is 5, but one of them it's 3.
What is it for this system?
Yeah, I'm trying to look
This
it up.
this costs 3 experience rolls plus whatever in-game costs are required to pay the teacher. It also what skill are you looking at? Because
Well,
we need
we
to.
lost our animal handler, and I feel like
You wish to handle animals.
yeah, personally.
We don't need to know
Okay.
about your
We,
personal
we
life.
need to talk to HR about this.
So we can say that before he left, you were working with I forget what the dwarf was called, but you were working with him.
Dwarf friend.
What was he called? I keep thinking Tarek or Higgs. Yeah. So you've learned the basics of animal handling. So animal handling is let me just pop it onto your. Would you like to do it for 3 experience rolls?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Sure.
Oh, that didn't format well. I was just posting from the book.
Animal handling, and it's not your best because it's power and charisma.
Yeah, no, it's a bad one altogether, but nonetheless,
Yeah,
whatever.
So you've now got the skill. So this includes attempting to calm hostile animals or training domestic animals in certain tricks, such as teaching a dog to sit, fetch, steal, or heal. Horses may be broken to a rider, and so on. So it fits in nicely.
That doesn't mean break their back, right? That means something different.
I mean,
okay.
I was going to say Braceb's already good at breaking horses, but this would be a different way of doing it.
Yeah. So that gives you a skill of 20 in that, straight off.
So
I thought it'd be worse.
You did it. What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm just impressed that you got a full 20 there. Good for you.
Okay. We'll start from the top and work our way down. First one's Braun. Braun is currently.
Yeah, you got 11 left.
Yeah. So where is improve? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
73.
73.
All right. Next one on the list, of course, is endurance. Everybody, endurance is pretty unpopular. Endurance, of course, is now 70. Is of course 73. So, failed. But
74.
74. There we go. That's something. All right. Next
9
on
left.
the docket. Next on the docket, of course, is combat skill. We're gonna do a 2 in combat skill. Try to get that baby up there.
Nice.
First one. Ooh, success. Bring that to
78.
And then one more we're going to do. Just kind of see what our chances here are. 79. But that also increases my...
Halfway through.
I'm going to bring this up to 84 because that's just my axe.
Yeah, it's the same combat style. You just split it up because you're smart with your axe.
Yeah, and then next one will be unarmed. Unarmed 71 currently. Let's see if we can do here. Ooh,
Is that a class skill?
73.
That's a class skill, yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, 73, sorry. All right, next, of course, everyone's asking, and we're going to athletics. I feel like my guy's been walking a lot. He was stretching.
Yeah.
He's been doing yoga on the weekends, so we're going to try to see
what a sight to behold.
Oh, it looks like a sight. He's been
50 athletics, 50.
He's been working on that core strength.
Nice.
There we
you
go.
Got 5 left. You got 5 left.
Ride is gonna be my next baby. I'm actually gonna put 2 attempts at ride because I feel like he's
when
determined.
You get your horse, you want to be in there. 51.
Did you ever purchase the fighter rank ability for mounted combat?
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Yeah. You got 4 more left.
I'm gonna do one more ride. See what happens.
Oh, 52.
It's hard when you don't have a horse to practice on.
Yeah. He's just been sat on chairs.
He's just been dreaming of what's like.
He's got
been using Billy Bear.
Yeah.
The next one was going to be perception. I feel like he needs to open up his eyes. To new horizons, really. But not
no.
If he's using coconuts to practice riding, then he needs perception so he can study the migrating patterns of the African swallow.
Exactly. You got 2 left.
2 more. So next one's gonna be tracking.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I feel like we need to do more of that. So let's see what happens here.
Oh,
yes, tracking. Bring that to 40.
And just barely.
Oh yeah. And then
last
but not least, the thing I just put stuff into it, animal handling. Let's see if I can improve this a little
25.
bit.
25.
22. That's nice.
There we go.
Thank you very much. Caramore, have you been able to adjust your character with, because you will have...
I've adjusted my power. Fine. I'd need to modify action points. Is it for going up to rank 2?
Hang on.
And one hit point in all locations, isn't it?
Yep. 1 hit point, 1 luck point, 1 action point.
Woohoo!
Right, that should have changed your action points to 3.
Yep, they're now 3. Excellent.
And what else do you need? Hit points.
Hit point, luck point, action point.
Yeah, so can you see I've opened, if you press the cog,
yeah.
and then you can just add 1 to the modifier, and it should increase it by 1 if you type 1 in there.
I put 10 in there because it's much more fun.
Yeah. Does that work? And is your luck point increased? Because you gain an extra luck,
Right.
don't you?
And
so if you
luck. Okay, so
I think if you put it in other,
so if I just put it in the other, yeah,
I think that's where we put it before.
there we go.
There you go.
My luck improved.
So
Lovely. And I have selected my 3 new spells. I'm sure
Oh.
Brasive will be happy to know he was moaning at me for not using enough fire, so I've learnt Fireball.
Oh yes!
There we
And-
go.
And thinking team play here, improving the party, I have learned a spell that will enable Belle to use her sling at least once per fight.
Haste.
Cast haste.
Nice.
You're going to make it so I can go fast?
Oh my god, it's a crossover.
It's all I ever wanted.
So
You
fireball.
fun.
shouldn't have said about the fireball until he got his enemies in a fireball shape, like thing.
Yeah, now I know
Yeah.
nothing's going to cluster together now that I've learned it.
No, exactly.
I'm
The other thing I
interested.
learned was Dispel Magic, but that's not as
Ooh.
exciting as Fireball or Haste.
Okay.
very exciting. That's nice to
area,
have.
Nice.
area of effect, 20-foot radius. What's the range on it?
The
Range.
range is a
30
base of 30 feet, so
per
it's a little scary.
intensity. Yeah.
You can
One
cast it and then
D
pop out your marshmallows.
1d6 damage, I presume, per 2
1d6 per hit location. 1d6 per 2 intensity. So at intensity 3, it goes up to 2d6. And that's to each hit location.
That's right. It's
And
like,
as with Burning Hands, natural and magic armor affect it, but normal armor doesn't.
Right. No armor and natural. No armor save, magical and natural.
Wait,
that's
and
how
you've got
I
defense
phrased
against
it, 'cause
artful?
I understand what that means.
Evade.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it's evade
yeah.
to avoid it, and that sends people prone. But Artful Dodger's ability not to go prone only works if they're within 5 feet of the edge of the area of effect.
Nice.
Otherwise, they can still Artful Dodger, but they take half damage still, but they don't fall down.
Who's Captain talking to? Is it Captain
me.
who's doing? Oh,
No, sorry, husband's in the background.
oh, tell him. Shh.
Well,
How big
maybe
is
just
he?
say hi.
He's almost 6 foot.
Oh, he can say what he
Oh,
Oh,
wants
he's
then.
tiny.
I'm almost 6 foot at 5'10".
I'm 5'10" as well. It gets me really cross.
Yeah,
I'm
but
almost 6 foot. I'm 6'3". That's almost 6 foot.
Right. I am
You
fine.
like that tower. I remember meeting you. It's like, hello. You had snow on
Oh,
top
is
of your
he?
head.
Is he really tall?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
6'3".
was.
Wow. You don't
Yeah.
look 6'3"
And-
sat down.
Do you know what? I felt like Cyrus.
Just to take the mickey, when I was younger, I used to wear cowboy boots. So I had like 1.5 inch heels on top of that.
Nice. Right. So this looks like a nice fireball. Or we could use the
Ring of Fire.
this would be good for
Burns.
this would be good for your flame strike as well. So what is it?
20-foot radius.
That does not look big enough because it's
No, it's nowhere near big enough.
yeah.
Because I think each one of these, if I've done it right, is 2.5.
Those are 2.5 feet,
So was it 20-foot radius?
20-foot radius? Yeah.
What?
Fireball is huge. Yeah.
Gonna
This is
stop
why
some
it's
army.
scary at intensity 1, because I can only cast it 30 feet away, and 20 feet coming back towards me is fire.
Yeah. That.
But you have to reach. You've got reach though, haven't you? Now, does that increase your range as well as your touch?
No, I didn't. I can't take that.
He can't. No, he needs.
Yeah, and
something
that wouldn't
needs to
affect
be
this because
higher.
it's got a range. It's only on ranged.
It's only on
touch.
range, but yeah, touch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's going to be, if my calculations is correct, it's going to be 8 squares in radius, isn't it? Because each square is
2.5.
Yeah,
two and a
that
half.
yeah.
sounds about right.
Yeah. Okay then. So let's zoom.
Bigger, badder, boom.
So
Yeah.
if we start it there, that's 1, isn't it? So 1.
Yeah, that's 1.
Right, hang on. Let's get it in the middle.
Start it 30 feet away and then watch them get scared.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3. That's only 3 squares.
Yeah. Basically, I can obliterate most of a map.
Right.
I've still
you're
got
gonna need
no
a bigger map.
I've still got no genuinely useful combat spells. I can burn an area, small area in front of me, or I can burn a big area further in front of me, but I can't take out an individual foe.
Anyone
So-
wanted toasted marshmallows?
In this case, you have to keep them in your pocket.
This is huge.
It is.
You-
Hugely overkill. Fireball was always overkill. It's a wonderful spell.
so
It's
is
great
that,
in dungeons for players who don't realize that it will retain its size no matter what the shape is, so therefore will be channeled along corridors.
so
If you
it's,
cast Fireball at this range, 30-foot range Fireball, 20-foot radius, in a dungeon, will usually channel back towards you and reach the caster. It's just a nasty spell.
it's going to be huge. Yeah, so it's got
Quite
a 30
huge.
foot. So a 30-foot range. So yeah, you'll just be 10 feet away
Only
from
10
it, won't
feet
you?
away from it, yeah.
Yeah, but if, say, for example, you're at the back of the party, you've engulfed the rest of them, haven't you?
I could Fireball Brasive up at the front, yeah.
Yeah. Good grief. Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. I was just thinking, I can use that spell against you guys, couldn't I?
I really wish you didn't.
That would be nice. I'm looking forward.
At least my armor would work against it because it's magical.
Yes, it would, but others would not.
Yeah.
Okay, right. We've got 8 minutes, so I want to start the next part of the adventure. You all should be in the tavern.
Snowden.
For some unknown reason, Bracif is sat by himself. And you actually take the herbs and the resin and the petals back to Nightshade, who actually concocts the tonic to cure Red Maddening disease. And it's brought back. And if you remember, Nightshade wasn't very... there's something happened in the past, and Nightshade didn't feel she was welcome in the in Snow Deep, but this is sort of like welcomed her back, and she's become. So not only have you saved the whole of the inn, the whole of Snow Deep, you've also reconnected them with their herbalist, and so that's all positive. Everything. See. your wonderful sweet tunes person you haven't seen or heard of, the one that nicked Brace's horse that he was looking at using, they seem to have disappeared, and you haven't heard anything about them apart from, if you remember when you were going to the herbalist, they seemed to be there close by. You heard the singing, but nothing after that. Anyway, if you remember back near the beginning of the adventure when Lady Veneer arrived at Snow Deep, she came to Snow Deep to look for her son. And can anybody remember what her son's name was?
Big Bear Boy.
It
Wasn't
was
Billy Bear, was it?
No, it
Wasn't
wasn't
Billy Bear?
It wasn't Billy Bear. No.
I remember he was a cleric, but I can't remember what his name was.
Oh, he went off to the
William
mountains,
Bear?
didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
He was called Billy Bear.
I think his name was Marcus, but I'm
Oh, yeah,
really
Marcus.
was it Marcus?
I was just going along with it.
Marcus sounds good.
I'm willing to believe that his name was Marcus.
Yeah, we'll
But
go with.
Remember, of course, this is the internet. People can go back, look at the previous episodes,
I know,
and then
yeah.
berate you for it.
No, nobody will go right the way.
No, we'll just edit Wiki.
Yeah, yeah. I had a vision that his name was Marcus, but I will correct it next adventure. Anyway, Lady Veneer takes you to one side after times has settled down, and almost like the predictability of Snow Deep is coming back. And as the snow melts and spring really takes a grasp of the land, you notice that Snow Deep almost like looks strange because you've never seen it without its snow. And although it only has it for a few months in the year, it's definitely looking very strange. The paths become quite muddy and slushy for a time, but then as the weather gets warmer, they tend to solidify once more. And the Snow Deep has started to grow crops and getting ready for spring and harvesting. And of course, you in your home, in your mansion, let me just take you all to there so you can remember what it looks like. You all sort of like live in your little house. Is everybody there? Can you all see
Billy
it?
Bear's there, like Billy Bear.
Yeah, Billy Bear's there, and your cook is there, and your handyman's there as well. And you make some
Laura
nice.
isn't there, presumably, at the moment.
She was hiding. She's there now. And you start to make things a little bit nicer. Caramel realizes he can engulf the whole house with a fireball spell and just demolish the whole lot, and half
I
the
can clear the
forest.
snow.
Yes,
Yep.
that is
done.
true. I can't wait for. Do we have fireballs that if they take up an area? So is it a sphere?
It is basically a sphere. Yeah, I mean, I suppose it's a dome because you've got the ground at the bottom, but
I didn't know whether or not it's because the area of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed.
But yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, certainly old school AD&D we used to use that. So as I said, it would expand through corridors if you cast it in a dungeon.
That's
and there
what I
wasn't
say.
enough space, and they
so
get really dangerous.
if you did it in a little 10-foot wide room, the flame would sort of like shoot down the corridor and everything.
back and
wouldn't
fly
it?
you.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
nice. I'm
It's
going
like
to
the old days
enjoy
of
this.
lightning bolt bouncing off the end of the corridor and coming back at you.
Yes. Oh, right. Anyway, you do some work on your house and everything is going along really nicely. And late one morning, you are visited by Lady Veneer, who comes to ask you a question, because she reminds you that originally she had come to Snowdeep from Willowbridge to search for her son, who had come through Snowdeep and had headed northwards to the temple in the mountains. Now, just so you know, we are going to be calling it for the god Thor. Now, just so you know, I've taken that from Greymere, which is the world it has the god Thor in, and that's the god that he was going to almost like go and worship. If you look at your map, you should have a little map. If you look at your handouts, if you look where Snowdeep is on your map and go straight north, you can see to the east is the mine, and the temple is further north. So it's in like the higher mountains. It has actually been said when you ask for information about the location of the temple is situated in such a place that the journey to the temple is actually part of the test to become an acolyte of Thor in the mountains. It's not the journey from Snowdeep to the mountains, it's from the mountains to the temple. And asking around, it becomes quite clear that there is a marked path, a marked track or trail that leads into the mountains to the temple. And what prospective acolytes of Thor do is that they travel to the mountains, and if they manage to get to the temple, okay, then they are seen as a good possibility to become an acolyte and then start to worship and train there as a cleric. Now, just so you know, Lady Vanilla has very little with her, okay, and she would like to pay you, and for some information she needs to know, did he make it to the temple? Is he still alive in the temple, or is he dead? And if he is dead, she accepts that. She's not disappointed. She'll still pay the reward. She needs closure over the matter. And she says that she will travel. She can either stay here or travel back to Willowbridge, whichever you prefer. It would have to be back in Willowbridge that she gives you payment.
And we know where Willowbridge is, don't we? It's just to the west.
It's the next town. It's bigger than Snowdeep, but it's the next town. So Willowbridge was where Sweet Tunes came from.
Yeah, we'll get Caramore to draw up a contract. Yep.
The only other piece of information that she has is that she gives a description of Marcus, what he looked like, but she also talks about his mentor in Willowbridge, so probably taught him basic prayers or something like that, but his mentor, to support his application, gave him a little, almost like a little cask, a little metal chest, very small, probably only a finger width and length, and about an inch or two high. And he was told not to open it until he stood before the leader of the temple. It was a simple box, and it had a leather belt wrapped round it to keep it from opening.
That's a really small leather belt.
Yeah. Marcus also wears an amulet, or was wearing an amulet on a leather thong, which was a silver lightning bolt that his mother bought for him for his 18th birthday. Yeah, and that is your next job, to find the temple, or to travel to the temple and find whether or not Marcus is actually alive or not.
Bets that little chest contained a piece of paper reading, "The bearer is a heretic, slay him in the name of Thor."
Yes. Well, just to let you know, the title of this adventure from the beginning has been The Temple of Death. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, that sounds not in the least bit ominous.
So
Your new sacrifice.
Yeah. So just before we go, because we're 4 minutes over time, I know, would you like to meet Lady Veneer back in Snowdeep or back in Willowbridge? That's what she needs to know, because she, as you are going in one way, she'll either stay in Snowdeep or she'll travel back to Willowbridge.
We've written out a contract, haven't we? So she might go to Willowbridge.
Meet us where the money is.
Yeah. Go to where the money is.
So she will go to Willowbridge and hopefully see you back there. Obviously, if you don't wish to return, then that's absolutely fine. Now, just before you go, I am so used to creating adventures that have no magical items in that you might have noticed throughout all this adventure it's been devoid of magical items. So I have put some in the next one. Okay.
They're all cursed.
Well, we do have cursed ones as well. I found some excellent ones. The one thing that I'm not doing, because I can't, it doesn't feel right, I'm not going to make sure there's one magical item for everybody. If that makes sense, I'll just say these are the magical items, you decide who use them. If I do have a +1 weapon, say, I'm not going to roll it and say it's a +1 morning star that nobody can use. Well, Brasive would be able to use them all, but I'll just say it's a +1 weapon.
And then who use those?
Say again, sir? Yeah, it'll just be something like that. The other thing, I think, to identify magical items, you need an identify spell, which is a first level spell, I think, but it does cost a pearl.
Yeah.
To actually cast the spell, and it has to be worth a certain amount. So if there are some weird magical items, then you will have to get them identified, which will cost you. What is it? A pearl of at least 100 gold pieces is ground into dust and consumed.
Price has gone up since D&D.
Yeah, well, 100 gold pieces is quite a lot, because we work in silver pieces.
Silver.
Don't we? Yeah.
And I think it was only 50 gold pieces in D&D, which works in gold.
Yes, but of course, any mage in Willowbridge will probably be asking you for services rendered to actually do the spell for you. So, yeah. So that brings us to the end of tonight's session.
Can I quickly ask, between the adventure we've just done and the start of the new one, can I add any days to my research on magic missiles?
How many days do you need
to do that?
Yes.
I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it's like a week, and I've got 1 day so far. So I want to add to it whenever possible.
I would say it would probably be a downtime of at least a week, because people have to learn new spells. They've got to learn their new skills. They've got to get their skills up. Yeah. So you can definitely have that week to learn that magic missile spell.
I'll look up what I need to roll to make it work and get that sorted between them.
And then that could be, and of course scrolls that you find mind. I presume it's like D&D. You can transcribe into your spell book if you wish.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I'll check that. So, brilliant. Oh, that reminds me. Some of you have a experience modifier, don't you?
Oh yeah, I think I have one of those.
You have one, and so does Flora, I think. Yeah.
Ooh.
Did that
does-
come
For
into
people, apparently.
oh, so does Ida.
Oh, yeah, I do, yeah. Ooh.
Bracif doesn't. And Caramel's not likely to have. No. Okay. So what we'll do, so technically from now on, any adventure that finishes in a town, on that last session, instead of getting 2 experience points, you get 3 experience points. Any session that finishes in a town where you can see people, that is because it's based on your charisma. So as you're in town, people see you doing better. Then on that session, instead of getting 2, you would actually get 3. But in a session that you're in the middle of a swamp, you'll still get 2. Okay, so people who need that extra point, please remind me. I say at the end of the adventure, at the end of the session, is this a 2-pointer one? Can I use my experience modifier? And then I can give you the normal one and you can add up the extra bits. Okay, shall we leave it there? Because it's getting late. Does anybody... Let's quickly go around and people say where you can find yourselves for the rest of the week. Mr. Pickles?
I don't have anything to share. You can't find me anywhere.
Oh,
I know,
Medivac?
shame.
Aw.
Monday night Shadow Run on Medivac Hoover on Twitch from 7 o'clock. And Thursday night, we're doing Pathfinder Kingmaker,
Nice.
again from about 7 o'clock-ish.
Ish.
Ish.
Fish not fish?
Hopefully, Mapper Monday afternoon on Fish Not Fish. Last week I was continuing with my city design for my D&D 5th edition, so I should be
Nice.
carrying on with that this Monday. That's
Lovely.
it at the moment.
Kaz, have you got anything to say?
No, I am usually found in an inwils stream. So
Yep.
say hi to me if you happen to pop in.
Excellent. And we'll end therefore with Bracif. Have I done everyone? Yeah. Bracif.
Yeah, obviously I've had a kind of an
Okay,
appearance
goodbye.
change.
No,
Everyone's kind of noticed it. People mention it. Obviously, I've been inspired, right, by everyone knows Elvira. I was like, wow, you really. I was wondering why she's able to gather so much attention to the screen, and I consider it's because of her dark hair. So I dyed my hair black.
Nice.
Yeah. So you can look at. We're gonna do a little bit of critique, a live critique of a video inspired by her. We're gonna do, of course, the nearly Academy Award winning nominated film Slumber Party Massacre. So you'll be able to find that on Mr. Pickle's non-existent podcast. So
People
look out
might
for
be
that if you can
expecting
find
that
it.
now. Yeah.
If he's not gonna do it, someone has to. So you expect this. I won't worry. I'll wear a very low-cut shirt.
Okay, just to let you know, chat is saying, is that a wig?
Why would this doesn't look natural? Doesn't look good for my tones.
It's when he moved it earlier.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? It's a good head of hair.
So before Captain starts taking anything off. Oh yeah. Did you have it in a man bun?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so 1980s.
Yeah. You could.
Oh.
It's simply red.
Oh, hang on. Hang on.
Simply red.
I've come back alive. I've got
The
a
80s
different
call it
person
and I want the
now.
number back. Anyway.
I will be streaming tomorrow at 12 o'clock as long as everything goes well through some Elder Scrolls Online. And then tomorrow evening, hopefully some Fallout 76 that do come along and join us. We'll be back here next week for more Classic Fantasy. Last adventure for Classic Fantasy, then we'll move on to M-Space, science fiction role-playing game. So until then, it's goodbye from me. Goodbye. And it's goodbye from that motley crew over there.
Goodbye.
I'm not the drummer guy.
Bye.
That was another person. I wish I
So-
was a fan members.
It's all right, I've cut you off. They can only hear me now, and that's it. So, haha.
That's a plot twist.
There we go.
Plot twist.
Stream is ending.
Oh,
Well done,
so
Fred.
you wanted to see some of my tattoos, yeah? There's one.
Oh, there we go.
Awesome.
That's not one.
There's many. I'll try and get some
Several.
pictures on Discord. I've got a pumpkin there.
Nice.
I hope they're insured.
No, but you can get them permanently in a picture frame in America. They
Yeah.
take layers of your skin and frame them.
It's nice.
Oh,
It's nice.
I've
that
seen
you
that in
get one-
Walking Dead.
Yeah, okay.
It's
It's
nice you can get
Denver's.
one good thing from America, isn't it? That
We
is
can
it.
get concussions from ice too. Okay, those are free. But yeah.
Can I just say that it was dark at 9 o'clock today? I'm so excited
It's
that
weird, isn't it?
we're going into the
I
dark
had-
night.
I had moisture on the inside of my windows. I was like, oh, it's getting cold outside.
Yeah.
I loved
Yeah,
it.
the
It's
time of
getting
year when I
dark when
never
I
see
walk to work
sun.
again. It's getting dark when I
Yep.
walk to work again. It's
Yeah.
lovely.
Right.